Hi, kindergartners. I'm Mrs. Coleman, and we're going to do some math together. Today, we are going to explore 3D shapes. Before we jump into it, though, we're going to do a warm-up. To warm up our brains, we're going to think back to 2D shapes, two-dimensional shapes. These are flat shapes. To refresh our memories, we are going to say the names of each of the shapes. When you see the yellow rectangle around each shape, say the name with me. Here we go. Circle, oval, triangle, square, rectangle, diamond, trapezoid, pentagon, hexagon, octagon. Now that we warmed up our brains, it's time to learn. While 2D, two-dimensional, means flat, 3D, three-dimensional, means that shape pops out at you, and you can see that shape from all angles. So if you had an object, a shape in front of you, you can see it from the top, you can see it from the bottom, and you can see it from all of the sides. Here are the 3D shapes that we're going to explore today. Let's take a closer look at each of these basic 3D shapes. This 3D shape is called sphere. It's the shape like a balloon and an orange. This shape is called a cube. It's like the shape of dice and an ice cube. This is a cone. It's like the shape of an ice cream cone and a sand timer. Cylinder. It's like the shape of a car tire or a can of food. Here is a pyramid. It's like the pyramids from Egypt or a caution sign to be careful not to slip. This 3D shape is called a triangular prism. It's like a piece of cake or a camping tent. And here is a rectangular prism. It's the shape of a Lego or a juice box. Now that we learned the 7 basic 3D shapes, it's time for some practice. I'm going to show you a picture and then tell you to find a 3D shape inside of that picture. Once you find it, put your finger on that picture, and then I'll give you the answer. We'll try this a few times. Here we go. Find the sphere in this picture. When you find it, put your finger on it. You got it! A basketball is the shape of a sphere. Find and point to the cube. That's right. This present is the shape of a cube. Look for the cone. That's right. It's a construction cone. Find the cylinder in this picture. You got it. A cylinder is like the shape of a coffee mug or a hot cocoa mug. Find and point to the shape of a pyramid. You're right. It's the pyramid from Egypt. Point to an object in this picture that has the shape of a triangular prism. It's the watermelon. It's shaped like a triangular prism. Point to something in this picture that has the shape of a rectangular prism. It's the shoebox. Now that we had a chance to practice 3D shapes together, it's time to test yourself. To see what you know about three-dimensional shapes, I want you to test yourself. I'm going to show you a picture of a 3D shape. You are going to try your best to name that shape out loud. Right before it disappears, I'll give you the answer. Cone. Cube. Rectangular prism. Sphere. triangular prism. Pyramid. Cylinder. How did you do? Before it's time to end our session together, let's review what we learned about three-dimensional shapes. When you see the yellow rectangle move over each 3D shape, let's say the name of the shape together. Here we go. Sphere, cube, cone, cylinder, pyramid, triangular prism, rectangular prism. Now that we're done exploring 3D shapes, let's talk about enrichment. If you're interested in growing your knowledge around three-dimensional shapes, I want to challenge you to search for 3D shapes in your world. I've already started. Check it out. I came across a cylinder, I found a cone, and I saw a rectangular prism. Thank you for joining me today, mathematicians. I'll see you next time.